Hello everybody, and I'm back with my Let's Play Alpha 11 7 Days to Die, and just wanted to say welcome and thanks for watching. Spawned here in the forest biome, nothing in sight, which is good. I've definitely spawned in times in the past where I wind up having a bit of a prefab nearby, and I wind up suffering for it, spending the first bit of my game running away from zombies without even a weapon to call my own. Okay, so I'm just picking up stuff. The cotton you can use to make some good old cloth fragments, small stones, and such. Get one more plant fiber and start looking for some sticks and stones. Now, just wanted to go over, basically, watch my previous video if you want to see the settings I'm using for the game. But I'm going to be focusing on I don't know if I'd say more advanced gameplay, but I'm going to be focusing on gameplay dedicated more to people who already know how to play the game. It's great to see the plethora of Let's Plays introducing the game. If it comes down to it, I'm not going to be an expert in a lot of different things that people want to watch for information along those lines. So I'm going to kind of focus in on just how I do things as a casual gamer, and go from there. Now, let me get this tool crafted, and let's see. Yeah, once it's a 6, not worse. As I said before, I am playing with leave that there. With a multiplayer server, mainly due to the fact that I might have a friend join me, and it'd be nice to have somebody play along, fill the void of lots of chopping, lots of zombie killing. That is one thing about this game. It does require concentration at times. When it does, like just there, when it does, you could use having somebody to fill. So let me get some high ground here, see what I got. Ooh, what do we got here? That's a gully. You gotta watch out getting close to those edges now, of course. And I've got a little bit of water down there. Huh. It's a fun little area. If I could, I know, again, my friend, Michael Proberts, he built a, base that, had a bottom of a cliff face. That could be something I try to do there. You go back over here, got like almost a little Helm's Deep. Set up a retainer wall here, have that be the base area, and then I can actually have a kill zone through here. Problem is dealing with the zombies coming from the top, but I have some ideas on that as well. Let's see. I know I passed a stone. Not that stones aren't overly abundant in the forest. At least I didn't spawn in the plains where those can go pretty wonky. Just an FYI on video settings, I forgot to cover last time. I did turn shadows off. It does improve gameplay, but I'm playing on max pretty much everything else. that's mainly in order to get a beautiful view, but at the same time not lag it too much while I'm recording and such. If I'll do some shadows videos in the future, just for those who want to see max and don't really have a machine that can run the max. Now I'm just looking for my trusty old, well, not my trusty, but just for, oh, there's one, little bird's nests. Get some feathers. Oh, and it's a great set of feathers right at the start. You know, since they nerfed them, it's been a little bit difficult. Sorry if you can hear my kids in the background. Sorry, not sorry, I guess. But yep, we having Daddy Day, but they're watching some TV, so I'm doing this. Okay, fill out that. Okay. Well, now I've got a melee weapon. I'm going to pause, or melee, bow. I forget if it was Cage or my friend Michael Proberts that said, treat that bow as a melee weapon, basically. The drop-off mechanics and such right now are that you probably wind up having a better chance just waiting for him to get right down point-blank range. Obviously, that doesn't help you if you're trying to deal with a mini horde coming at you, but you are able to. Oops. You are able to deal with them doing headshots pretty consistently. Let me make this stone axe. See what we got. Quality 2, even worse. And I'm gonna get some fibers for some pants, and yeah, do that off screen. And let me get this last 2. Yeah, looks like a pretty nice little setup here. Another thing I could do is I could try to build some support structure to span this gap and put a roof on the place, but that would probably require a bit of a commitment. So, gonna check my levels and see if the kids kind of ruined the video. Surely not. And yeah, I'll be back with you presently. Okay, everyone, I'm back. Looking around here, I see that I'm not near really anything of merit per se. In terms of structures. Hold on, let's see what I got here. Oh, maybe not. I just have this large gully. Picked up a little bit more of the. Oh yeah, there it is. Picked up a few more items off the last break, and gonna take some time, make some gear. I don't have enough. Let's see. Gonna go ahead and make a sleeping bag, and that way, if I drop, I can. If I'm about to drop, I can put that down pretty quick, and perhaps find a way to get back and not have to go all over creation. Well, I found a road here. Few more rocks, few more sticks. We'll see about what we're gonna find on our map. Okay, so off we have the wasteland. You can even see a spider over there. Probably not the best direction to head. Definitely see a map of the thing, of the gully we were just looking at. Oh, and there's the hub city. Like, right there. So I don't want to mess with that until I get a little bit more under my belt. You know what, I'm not going to even pick up these cinder blocks. I'll leave those for a later time. Do it, and yeah, there's a cave. Yeah. Wind up having a little exploration down here. Maybe pick up some potassium nitrate. They do not have coal in caves now, though. Watch out for those curves. Yeah, these stalactites are some potassium nitrate. Light's still good, so I'm imagining there's a bit of a issue where light is not determined by where you are. Or perhaps it's because I don't have shadows on. So cave exploration is a bit of a... Here we go. Cave exploration doesn't exactly go in terms of the no shadows. A little bit of a cheat, perhaps. I'm going to get a bit of clay here. Yeah, or break my stone axe. Whichever comes first. Probably the stone axe will break. Oh. And, I don't even know if I can dig with this stone axe. Oh. But I could stop being a fool and make a stone shovel. Anyway, yeah, so it's always nice to wind up in the... Yeah, a little bit of clay. Put this back up here. Well, maybe I'll get one more piece. Typically you only need one, but a second piece can go a long way in terms of getting a couple more molds, because I'm just going to do that, and that way it's ready for whenever I find a forge book and pipe. Sorry for the speaking delays. I know that that's one thing about Let's Plays that my friends have told me before, that I should definitely write out a little bit more what I'm doing, what I'm planning. Ah, just missed your head. Still getting used to the drop, to the arrow drop with the bow. You wind up using a lot of arrows if you try to shoot out at a distance, so just gotta stick with it, and you'll hit them eventually. So I'm gonna follow this road for a bit until I find something more interesting, and then I will come back to the video once I encounter something worth encountering. A little bit of a... Ooh. Is that? No. That would be awesome if you could find a lake that opened up at the bottom with a cave. But when I find something rather interesting, I'll pop back on. Maybe have to settle in for the evening, but yeah, I'll be back with you. Okay, everyone. So, I went down this road a little bit and came across these set of prefab structures. Looks like just townhouses, or Deersville houses, but there's also a Coronado apartment building or office building over there. I'm going to go ahead and try to get in here. I've got a few hours, quite a few hours left. Had to fight off the initial brunt up on this hill over here. And yeah, I'm basically just trying to get through this with some of the arrows I still have left. Let me go ahead and check the inventory. Got some brass I can do. There's lead. Cans. One thing I did find out that I wasn't aware of, if you have one nail is basically equivalent to one can, so that will count as a half. And then I'm going to just generally put my items where I typically use them. So this is my standard setup when I'm out and about. I have the scrap piles, stones and sticks, glass jars, and then move that up there. I'm doing okay on health. Oh, found a football helmet. Throw that on. Got some food, got some oil, got some planks. I'm going to go ahead and make this cloth so I can get some armor before I head in there. Some boots and gloves and so on and so on. Now this is not going to be that great. It's faulty. But it's a little bit of protection, and a little bit of protection can go a long way. It's interesting that the leg armor actually requires more cloth than the chest armor. It seems the chest armor would require more, but it is what it is. So if I find any books in there for forge books, I will be set. You know what, I'm just going to go ahead and make the whole mess of those arrows. That way I don't have to worry about it. I will also typically do this, and let me go get a little bit more cloth, because I always like to have on hand a splint, especially now granted it would kill me at this juncture, but if you get stuck on top of a gore block and you destroy the gore block, it will kill you if you destroy it. Just because you take a huge amount of falling damage for whatever reason. Yeah, we'll just go with that. For whatever reason, you will get jacked up and die. But in case I have to jump out of a house window, that will not kill me. That will do some damage, but better that than getting completely destroyed by the zombies. Okay, so I'm gonna head into here. Oh, and see, we've already got respawn. That is one thing about the game right now. You know, I can activate those guys, but as soon as I activate those guys, and looks like Gal. Let me see. Okay, kind of saw where that landed. Oh, some silliness. I'm just gonna have to do this. Let's see. He draws more, and you know all the monsters function like mini spider zombies. It's unfortunate, but one nice thing, that's what Cage, I believe it was talking about. You can just treat this as a melee weapon. Except these shamblers. Read the shamblers. They just, you can't really detect where their head's gonna be. I guess you can, but and if you're, oh, one other thing, if you're trying to loot one that's being difficult, get rid of that for example, trying to loot one that's being difficult, you can always try to go for the general head. That's normally the hitbox, as it were, for mobs. Oh, that was an empty one. For corpses. And we're gonna get some out of these houses, that's to be sure. Oh, I wish I could had an axe. It's been interesting. The last couple games I've started, the axe has been one of the first things I find. Ooh, that'll be useful. And blueberry pie does give a little bit of wellness. I need to start saving these cans. Need to start saving cans because as of right now I've got bottles but no access to a cooking pot. If I could just get in one of these houses, I might be able to manage getting one. Okay, got a couple books here. I have to go back out and kill these guys that are coming at me. Getting a bit of information that I can see the arrow going. Okay, scrap this lead. That should allow me to learn. I think that says hunting knife. Yep. Hunting knife. And there we go. Okay. Let's get these other two books. So that was shotgun. And this is another hunting rifle. Yeah, definitely have use for that. I guess they are predictable when they go down. At least that's easier for me to see. Okay, I'm down to undetected. Let's get in one of these towns. Now, I'm getting towards the end of the video, so I will probably stop it in the next minute or two here. This is not one with a basement. I like to go in through the basement if possible, just because I can only have to break one thing. Door's unlocked. You know what? I'm gonna just maybe hole up here for a minute or two. Oh, forge book. Excellent. Okay, so I've got a forge book. I've got stones enough to use it. Make another splint so I have two. A flashlight if I need it. Yeah, hopefully this house has a cooking pot. In fact, let's go check. Because if this has a cooking pot, I could maybe... Well, I kind of like this brownstone a little bit better, and there's no back door, so... I'll go ahead and get over into that, but let's go cooking pot. Occasionally have them in here. No. Okay, well, this is a good place to look at some things and try to go through some inventory. Got the claw hammer there. Yeah. I'm gonna keep these cans. Need to get some water. Yep. Okay. Well, everybody, thank you for watching. I will be back with episode 2. Finding some reason to keep on keeping on through here. Not an ideal place to hole up, to be sure, given the intensity that is little prefab areas like this. They wind up often having too many spawns, and you have to deal not only with the spawns of hordes at night, you have to deal with spawns of mobs just in general. Before I go, let me show you one little trick. If you've ever been struggling to get through those upper holes, just by going up to them and jumping, you get stuck. Give it a moving start for one. But if you hold down shift, you do move a little bit faster. Not a lot, just a little. That little bit is sometimes enough. So, okay. Oh, and I found a fine barbed club. That'll be good. I might actually use that pipe in order to grab it. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get this gear on. Oh, as I said, I do have the cheat menu on just for occasions where you wind up having bugs. Okay. Gonna pop upstairs here real quick. Kind of stuck here on the doorway. And, yeah, go from there. Well, I know I've been ending this video for quite some time here, but, that next thing's always interesting. So I'm going to finish clearing this house out, and tomorrow, next video, I'll head over to that brownstone and see what we can find. That said, this is Michael, logging out. Have a great one. Keep doing what you're doing, and I'll catch you on the flip side.